All right, guys. Welcome back to A Few Hungover Men. All right, guys. Welcome back to A Few Dramatic Men podcast. If you're new here, go ahead and find us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and iTunes. Drop us a like and subscribe so you can keep up with all of us. But right now, Caden's pretty hungover.
Caden's dying right now. It was a long night. And not only was it a long night, it was a tequila night.
Oh,
which
those are the worst.
Was it a front porch tequila night?
Front porch tequila? What do you mean?
Just blackout. You end up on the front porch.
Oh, almost.
Hey, man.
Really close.
Did the tequila make her clothes fall off?
No.
Well,
Both of those were both references to songs.
Yeah, you guys missed me on both of those. My bad.
Right.
oh, you didn't get the second one either?
No, I didn't get that one either. My brain's moving really slow right now too, so
I'm pretty sure they're both country songs too.
Yep.
that's country music's really not my forte, so that makes sense.
Wow.
All right.
Audacity.
Anybody else drinking here?
No.
I'm not, but
Dang it.
Staying as far away from alcohol as possible.
Hey, I woke up this morning at 6:45
at beer 30.
because my dad went ahead and started playing the Eagles fight song over the Alexa in our Airbnb.
Why?
I was sleeping on the couch. So I started screaming at him, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, all this shit. And eventually I just get up and grab a handle of Tito's and put 4 shots in a cup and put a little Dr. Pepper on top and crushed it. So I've been drinking ever since about 7 a.m.
That was Joey's Sunday before Christmas. How was y'all's?
Merry Christmas.
Last night, we shut down the bar and then walked to a friend's house who lives downtown and continued to drink until about 4:30. I got home at 5:30 last night. It was a crazy adventure.
Dang, that only happens every once in a while. We're getting too old for that.
I don't know what came over us, but we just went crazy last night.
I gotta ask, is that a shovel up in the air?
Yeah, it's like a combat shovel.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, why is there just a random shovel on the wall?
It's a combat shovel. It's like it has like serrated edges.
Okay, it's one of those like foxhole diggers.
Yeah.
All right.
My dad's real
Safe
big
to say,
into.
I'm going to Caden's house if we have a zombie apocalypse.
Oh yeah,
If
we
you
got
need
the
to dig
stuff.
some holes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, actually, both of your homes would be a good spot to land in a zombie apocalypse.
We have all the silent weapons if you want to keep things quiet.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you wanna like go rampage and have some guns, go to Joey's house.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to like be like a badass ninja or something,
Which is what I would want to be for sure.
You go to Caden's house,
Mm-hmm.
or you just pack all of your guns or your weapons up and you meet in one, and we'll just have like an amazing zombie apocalypse.
A communal
safe house.
That's
I'm
my
down.
ranch. That's always been my plan. Just head out to the ranch. All the buildings are concrete. You see people coming from a long way away.
I like
You can
it.
avoid conflict fairly easily. So
Let's do it. I'm down.
that's always been my bailout plan.
Well, I think it's a fair opportunity to happen, I guess.
Okay, guys. Let me tell you. We were at a pregame last night, right? And we were playing beer pong. One of my friends, I'm gonna shout him out because this was insane. His name's Clay Wilkinson.
Shout out, Clay.
He hit 3 Ring of Fires in consecutive games.
That's a bit nuts.
That's a bit impressive.
And his partner was doing like absolutely nothing for him. It was all him.
Wait, so hold on. To get this straight, so to get a Ring of Fire, you have to hit the top, the two corners in the middle,
and
bitch, and then you have to hit it in between the Ring of Fire, right?
That's not
Or you
how I
just have
play. I just have to get the cup. You just have to get
You
the
just have to
circle.
get the 4.
Yeah.
Oh, you just have to get the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, that's still pretty impressive to get all 4.
Well, yeah,
and
'cause
do
if you
it
hit what
3
you want.
times.
Yeah, in a row.
In
That's
a
pretty
row.
insane.
And we were closing them out. We were at our last cup, and then he hit it. He hit his last cup for Ring of Fire, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. He was on fire last night.
Can
to say-
you believe it?
Hold the phone, Cotton. This one's got a cannon. I think I've already used that reference in this podcast.
I think you used it a couple episodes ago, but it's a good one.
Well-
You can keep it going.
I always use that reference.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever not used that reference. Either way, safe to say, I think you lost.
Yeah, we lost, but then we came back. So he did it. He did it the game before us. He did it our game, and then he did it the game after, and then we played him again and we beat him because he couldn't hit it. But yeah, it was crazy. And then, yeah, last night was just people were buying rounds of tequila shots. It was crazy. There's this place in Uptown called Chelsea's Corner, and it was pretty dope. We should go there.
Chelsea.
It was pretty
Is it a
chill.
pub?
No, not a pub.
Just a bar?
Yeah, but it was like it wasn't like crazy. It wasn't like a club or anything like that. And the music.
Was it? Where did you end up going out? Like what area in Dallas?
We started off in Deep Ellum, and then so for some reason somebody wanted to go to Uptown at 1:00 in the morning.
That's a bad move.
Yeah, so we took an Uber
Isn't
over there.
last call at 2?
Yeah, we took an Uber over there, and we hung out there for a while.
Hopefully you didn't pay for it.
No, I didn't.
Thank
One
God.
of my good high school friends, she paid for it.
Cool, tight.
Was that Alicia?
No, Maddie Preston.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Hey, shout out Maddie.
shout out Maddie.
no idea
Thanks
who
for
you
the
are.
Uber. And hosting. Her apartment's awesome. So that's where we went until like.
Is that the one that lives in downtown?
Yeah, that's where we went at like 4:30, and we continued to drink there for some reason.
And I was trying to remember a teacher's name the other day with my mom, so I went and pulled out my freshman year yearbook,
Mm-hmm.
and Maddie signed it. There's a big old like paragraph in there.
Nice. Look at
Laughed pretty
Man.
hard when I
Hags.
saw that.
you.
Hags.
So crazy. It's kind of like it's a small world because so Maddie went to our high school and then she left, and went to like Highlands, and then became really good friends with Caro, and they were best friends in high school.
Kara from the crew.
Yeah, from the crew, and that's Katie. That's one of Katie's close friends. So it's kind of crazy that they all met. What are the odds?
That is pretty insane.
Mm-hmm.
Caden, you said you had a story, like a crazy story.
It was just
Or just like you were just telling us about the night.
yeah. It was just the night. The night was just crazy in itself. It
I
didn't
gotcha.
end. We went really really late. There's the Ring of Fire. There was an abundance of tequila shots at the bar for some reason.
Love it.
They bought $75 worth of whiskey at the last place, and they walked up and they're like, "Give us the cheapest whiskey you got." And
Oy.
so when we took it and we all gagged, it was like we took it and then it was just like a communal just gag together. We all gagged together. We almost threw it up.
If I'm drinking heavily, I'd never gag when I drink a shot of something. But like if I've been drinking and I'm kind of slowing down, your body's kind of like not having it,
Mm-hmm.
I can gag on something I've been drinking all day.
Really?
Yeah, it's bad.
I was
Like sometimes you just take a shot and you're like, "Yep, no, this isn't happening." Bathroom.
I was at the point where like drinking water was getting kind of hard for me. Just like to have liquid going down like in my mouth.
Maybe that was the move to spew.
I do have a crazy story. So
Yes.
so we're all sitting. I think we were playing Piccolo, and on the the game on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know what piccolo
Yeah.
is, Caden.
I wanted to make sure. I think we were playing that at Maddie's house, and so we're all just chilling, hanging out, and I didn't even realize. And I asked him. I asked him if it was okay if I name dropped on this story, and he said it was. So my friend Zach and his girlfriend, they went to the bathroom, but they forgot to lock the door. So,
Hey.
so a couple of minutes go by, and no one really saw them go into the bathroom, I don't think, or no one realized it. So my other friend, Trevor, he walks up, and he opens the door, and Zach's just laying the wood. She's bent over on the toilet and just laying it. And my friend Trevor goes, "Oh, okay." and then just closes the door.
You know, I'm surprised that they do that. I didn't even know they liked each other that much. Just being honest, especially after the last time,
we all went.
Yeah,
one of those characters was passed out drunk on tequila on my couch in my living room.
it was Zach.
Yeah, and he said
he was
tell
so
my
drunk
girlfriend that I hate her.
he forgot he forgot he had his left eye. Said he couldn't feel his eye.
Let's just call him Zach.
Yeah, let's just call him Zach in quotations.
Yikes. Well, hey, props to you, Zach.
Yeah.
You have confirmed that you actually like your girlfriend.
Good job, man. Proud of you.
So thanks. We appreciate that.
I mean, all I do is show his wiener to somebody.
I guess so.
But yeah, that was my crazy story.
Damn.
That was the craziest thing that happened.
Well, I went to 3 breweries with my sister and brother-in-law.
Oh, so your sister's in town too?
Yeah, we all went to Fort Collins.
That's awesome.
And so
super cool.
We're all just making jokes about getting stoned and not actually getting stoned.
Yeah, sounds like the Putras family.
we're just drinking a ton of beer, and
nice.
This Woodford tastes literally just cherries. That's all it tastes.
Shout out Woodford.
I do love me some Woodford Reserve.
It's a lot of shout outs.
We're only doing this is a Christmas special where we only shout out.
You know what? We're about to change the whole pace of this podcast and just say, you know what? Christmas special. We're only talking about alcohol.
Perfect. But before we do that, I have a quick question. It has no relevance to anything except for this cabin. If you cut down wood, all right?
Yes.
So I don't know, oak or whatever. I don't know what produces this.
Oh, that
can
wood.
it still,
okay.
Can it still produce sap?
Yes, until it dries out.
Okay, because I don't know. There's some stuff on this wood.
How old? Well, I mean, how old is that?
Yeah, there's no way it's
15 years.
Oh yeah, no, that shit's definitely jizz or something.
Yeah, what have you been doing in there, Mason?
Somebody's in there helicoptering until they come.
You have been away from Ellie for a while.
I don't have that kind of range.
No, somebody's helicoptering in that room. Your dad's walking in there during the day and just helicoptering.
Jeez,
that's not
that's
sap.
Funny. That's so funny because a couple days ago my parents asked me what my podcast was called, and I was like, oh, it's A Few Dramatic Men. Like, oh gosh, like please don't listen to this kind of thing, because unlike your parents, they probably would not accept what we say here.
Whose parents?
My mom listens to it.
Yeah, I told my mom, I have a podcast. Like, I have a lot of fun doing it, but it is not parent safe material.
I told her
you can listen to it if you want, but you won't like it probably.
Well, that's what I told my mom. I was like, listen, it contains explicit content, and that's all I'm gonna have to say. And she's like, it better not. I was like,
you
sorry
better
to say.
Stop.
My mom likes it. My mom's totally caught up.
Perfect.
Both part.
Congrats.
Part
shout
1
out.
and 2.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out, Miss Anderson.
Damn, son.
Another shout out.
You're probably gonna beat me in fantasy basketball because apparently I lose to everyone. But
yeah,
hey, shout out to you thank you for supporting this podcast. But anyways, they asked for it, and they asked for like the name and everything, and I was like, oh, it's A Few Dramatic Men. Like I don't want to sound like I'm not proud of it, because I obviously am
you don't
very
want your
proud of this
parents
podcast.
listening to it.
Yeah, but it's just like oh man, yeah, it's my parents. I don't know how they're actually gonna feel about what we talk about. Anyways, they were like, oh, maybe because we're driving at midnight tonight. We're driving back to Dallas or to
they want to listen
area.
to it
back home.
And they were like,
you might say
back home, we would say. But the thing is, this is hometown for me.
Shut up.
You're not from Georgia.
Shut up. You gotta stop claiming
Anyways,
Georgia.
to go back on the story, they asked, they're like, oh, maybe you should listen to your podcast the whole way home. I was just like,
yes.
probably not a good idea.
I don't listen to it with them.
Yeah, well, I put it on for like 15 seconds, and they started walking in the door, and I just like immediately turned the volume down, put my headphones in, raised the volume up.
Please don't tell Ma.
Another vibe.
It was funny.
Vines
I saw an
ever.
Instagram. Oh wow, that was really loud. I'm sorry. I saw an Instagram video the other day. Not the other day. It was like 30 minutes ago, and it was like, "Oh, happy holidays to another Christmas party of disappointing your mom." And it was a guy like on his knees, like doing an ice and like just a pan.
Oh, I love those.
Just like shaking.
I love
his head
those.
no, in despair.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so funny.
Or like
Dude,
when they're
there's
at
one
dinner and they're
just
like
that.
smashing a beer.
yeah, yeah.
There's one just like that on Drilled where the guy like is like pretend
No.
like he holds it up. He's like pretending to drink the wine bottle, and she's like, ha ha ha. Wait, stop. Stop. That is abusive. Like, what the heck?
So hey, shout out to the parents that listen to this podcast and kind of accepting our abusive alcohol traits.
Yeah, my mom
No,
doesn't like
we might
watching me
say.
drink.
We're not alcoholics. We're just college kids.
We're just in denial.
That's the first thing. We're just in denial.
Did you guys
That's-
see the Texas, the 6A state championship game?
I did
I
not.
did. I did with the that
The
catch
Hail Mary at the
very
end. So North Shore was down 1. I think it was Duncanville and North Shore were playing,
Where
and they were.
where is North Shore?
I don't know. I've never heard of
Is
North
that-
Shore. I don't know.
It sounds like it's on the coast because North Shore, but
I don't know.
I don't really know exactly where
Dude,
it's
it
at.
could be near a lake, honestly.
Yeah, it's very true.
I don't know. But they were down. I think it was 36-35, and there was no time left on the clock, and QB just stepped up and just launched it, and it was like just like back corner of the end zone, game winner. It was insane.
Dude, it was awesome.
It was insane. And did you see?
It was a Doug Flutie moment
They-
for sure. Boston College Doug
Doug
Flutie
Flutie,
moment.
the all-time
Oh
goat.
wow, Doug Flutie,
Yep.
throwback.
Yeah, just saying.
Nobody else will ever drop kick a field goal.
They totally filled the entire, like, all Jerry World. It was totally filled. Every seat, it was sold out. It was crazy.
So anyone who ever says that Texas high school football is worse than your high school football,
Wherever you are, you're wrong.
you're 100%
You're
wrong.
100%
Wherever
wrong.
you
Like-
are, it doesn't exist
Yeah.
because it's a fantasy.
Exactly.
It's crazy. I just can't believe a
No,
high
I-
school game, regardless if it was a state championship game or not, it totally,
Mhm.
it was packed. There was no seat.
Yeah.
There was no seat empty.
And that's one of the largest stadiums
mm-hmm.
in like NFL
Yeah.
bound right now. I think it seats like 96,000 people. Seats. You can stand like 120 or something.
Oh yeah, with the little area.
Now, granted, I don't know how many people were actually there. I don't think it was 96.
I don't
think
know.
they had like I don't think they had like the top section, like the nosebleeds up. But like the first two sections, yeah, they were definitely filled.
They
that's-
might have. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I for sure the first two sections. I don't know.
Let's
if,
just
like,
say
the
there was
super
easily
nosebleeds.
there was easily 40,000 people.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And that's at a high school
For
football
a
game.
high school football game.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that was just a
Like,
crazy game.
I just
so.
don't get it.
It's just like a religion. in
Yeah, it's
Texas.
just
Well,
part
I
of-
get it,
part
but,
of-
like, how in the hell do you fill a pro-sized football stadium for a freaking high school championship?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not going to say it's irrelevant because a lot of people do support it. But I mean,
Do you know how much money gets spent on that irrelevant ass shit?
yeah, exactly. Like a lot. The stadium that I played in was a multi-million-dollar stadium, like our home stadium, and I'm sure y'all's was too. Like
Yeah,
the amount of money that is spent to these things, the amount of boosters that go through this, the amount of like just the money that goes around it, really is just insane.
that's crazy. There,
But I mean,
at my old high school, they're apparently building an indoor practice facility.
nice at Richardson or
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, our high school. I mean, not to flex or anything.
Sounds
but,
like
we
it's
had
about to be a
yeah,
flex.
not to flex, but I'm about to flex. We our stadium or our school was built with a indoor facility into the school.
Oh wow,
Yeah, so it's like part of the school. You just like walk down the hall and it was already there. You don't
dang,
have to walk
that's
outside
cool.
or anything. It's pretty
That's
insane,
cool.
but
Yeah, Joey, it's going in that. I think they're putting it where the west practice field is.
Yeah.
I think that's where it's going.
Now, granted,
Well, good.
ours wasn't a full sized practice field, so is y'all's gonna be just like
I
massive?
don't know. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be pretty big, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Damn, that's insane.
Yeah.
Well,
I honestly had so much fun in high school, but I honestly hate thinking about high school.
High school was fun.
listen, we're high school heroes,
High school
Shit.
heroes.
and
I don't think I was anybody's hero in high school.
I hate it when Alicia makes us do that. She makes us sing the alma mater.
No,
when
we
we're
did that all once when we were very drunk and we all woke up and had to wash the shame off.
Yeah, it was bad. She made us sing our alma mater before we
All hail.
shotgunned a beer together. It was bad. It was really cringy.
Oh, it hurt real good.
We'll never do it again. She's wanted us to do it again after that. So Alicia, if you're listening to this, you're lame.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's all I have to say about that.
I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, seriously. Anyways, on a different note, I got a lot of flack from Max not making it farther in our bracket in our last podcast.
Did you really?
From
The
who?
Grinch? Mac? From Riley?
Riley
yeah,
was
I was about
pissed.
to say. I was about to say.
Who beat
Listen,
him?
It's a great dog. It's a great dog.
Max lost in the second round
Scooby Doo.
to the winner. So
Yeah.
He lost to the winner.
That's just how it happens.
Like,
You can't be mad about that.
yeah.
I think she was more mad at the fact that in the second round I had Max as the 8 seed.
Okay.
It was just like the whole underdog theory.
Yeah.
Theory?
I don't know. I wouldn't. Underdog theory.
Underdog.
The
theory?
Cinderella story.
I don't know.
Cinderella theory.
I don't know. I don't know what I was going with there. Like I said, I'm still feeling it from last night. Brain's moving slower than normal. I sound like Mason.
Damn. The one who can't talk.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Mason,
I'll take
do you
it.
have a topic?
What?
What's your topic?
I got a couple.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Oh, you hear it? Okay, well, Entertainment Weekly, I guess, what do you even consider that?
Entertainment Weekly?
Yeah, like the news people or is it a website? I don't even know who Entertainment Weekly is, but
I think it's about as accurate as our podcast.
Like a magazine?
well, anyways, they have a Twitter account.
Mm.
I don't know if they're like an agency or something, but they came up with, I think it's 15 of the top Will Ferrell film comedic pairings. And I wanted to hear what y'all had to think about their top 15. But I'm only going to go through the top like 8 cuz I haven't really seen a couple of them, so I'm going to start with number 8.
Will Ferrell and what's his name are in there, right? Like the Step Brothers.
Yeah.
guys.
So, we're going to start
Is it literally like the top 8 just like Will Ferrell and somebody else?
Yes.
Like
yes,
Mark Wahlberg.
yes,
That's all it
yes,
is.
Correct. All right, so we'll start with 10 and 9 then, because both of them were Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg's, and Daddy's Home in 1 and 2.
Jeez.
I'm not a huge fan of the movie. I guess it was okay.
I don't think I've seen those. I like both of them, though.
This one's an old one. This one's from 1999. It's Will Ferrell and Molly Shannon in Superstar. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Mm-mm.
Not so much.
Beats me. Yeah, just kind of a part of our thing.
What number was
part
that?
Of our past. We're too young for that. Will Ferrell, Luke Wilson, and Vince Vaughn in Old School. Never seen that movie either, but
My dad says it is awesome.
yeah, I was about to say, but I like Luke Wilson and I like Vince Vaughn, so that might be a watch for the next year. My New Year's resolution.
You need to download some movies for the drive.
For sure, I will.
Yeah.
I'll plex them. Psych, I'm not going to plex because I am illegal. I'm going to rent them.
Oh,
You're in
you did
college.
talk
You're
about
gonna
that in
pirate
the
the
first
fuck out of that
episode,
thing.
too.
Yeah, but the government doesn't have to know that.
What's next? Who's up?
Number 6, Will Ferrell and John Heder. Do you know what that is?
I don't know who John
Blades
Heder
of
is.
Glory.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Number 6. Good one.
That's a good one.
Enjoyed that a lot.
That's a good one.
I mean, yeah. You can't argue with that.
Yeah, it was a great one. I don't even know this one, but I know who they are. I've never seen this movie. Oh, it's from 2017. Number 5 is Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler from The House.
The
I never
House?
saw that.
I haven't either,
I know
but
who both of them are.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen that either.
it's about
That's like
one
where
of the
they-
few times paired with a female.
They
Where
try
they're
to,
smothering parents, intimidating debt collectors. So
it's
I
like,
don't know what it is.
Oh, they start like racketeering and like
Yeah.
throwing.
Yeah,
they're trying
I
to
think-
get
yeah.
money for their daughter's tuition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's what it is.
Basically, like doing small scale mob
Yeah.
stuff.
Man, I haven't seen a lot of these actually.
What's next?
Number 4 is Will Ferrell and Chris Kattan. I don't know who that is.
In what
But
movie?
it's a Night at the Roxbury.
Nope.
It's from 1998.
Never seen it.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
No,
Man, dude, this is bad. Well, the top 3 are definitely things that y'all have seen. So, number 3, Will Ferrell and another Mark Wahlberg, and I guess you can.
the other guys.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Number 3, a great.
Thanks
movie.
for the fuck shack, Dirty Mike and the boys.
Banger.
Bye, Sheila.
Bye, Sheila.
Bye, Sheila.
I just want you to know, if you die, I will take care of Sheila.
The big rolling tampon.
I will be there for her.
Dude, that's great. Great movie. I like that one. And then, of course, I bet you can expect what the 2 and 1 is.
Talladega Nights.
Step Brothers.
Perfect.
And
yeah.
Step
What's
Brothers.
his
Just the
name?
ones with John C. Reilly.
John C.
Which
Reilly. Yeah.
Speaking of that duo, are y'all going to watch the Sherlock Holmes movie? Of
Yeah.
him
I
and
don't want to. It seems dumb.
Joey,
But
stop
it's them two.
doing
It's Will
that,
Ferrell and
bro.
John C. Reilly.
You got to give things a
But-
chance before you just judge
But
it.
like, that's the thing, is that's not like, it's totally not what Sherlock is supposed to be, and it just looks like they've taken it too far.
That's why.
Which I
that's
can't
why
wait.
it's gonna be.
That's why I
I'm
cannot
ready
wait.
for it. It looks funny.
Yeah.
It's a spoof.
I
It's
think
like a
it's going
spoof
to be
movie.
funny.
I feel like the jokes are just gonna be like too much, and it's just gonna be like, this is not funny
Well,
anymore.
you don't know until you go see it. So
You know what I will say is, there's that trailer for Marwen with what's his name?
I don't know.
Oh jeez. Michael Scott.
Steve Carell.
Oh,
Steve Carell. Yeah, so there's the trailer for Marwen, that's like the main character, Steve Carell, and he gets beat up by those guys and stuff. And I was watching the trailer for it the first few times, so I was like, I don't really want to see this. This looks like kind of cringy, actually. And then the more I watched the trailer, and then I saw, like, kind of read in a little bit more about it, I'm like, damn, I actually really want to go see this now.
Yeah, that movie actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It's from the people who brought you Forrest Gump. What's not to love?
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be like filmed really cool with like his little dolls that he makes and stuff, like
Yeah,
how
his
he
little miniature
perceives
town.
things.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Would you consider Forrest Gump to be like the most American movie?
Most American.
Not the most American, but definitely an American classic.
Yeah,
Fair. That's fair.
it's
Well-
probably on my like top 5.
Yeah.
The most American movie is The Patriot.
Oh, I totally
Drop
forgot
the
about
mic.
it. Yeah. I could totally see that though. That's a great movie.
Who cares
Then
if
Mel
it's
then Mel
historically
Gibson
inaccurate?
got crazy. But
Hey, man.
you cannot blame him. All right. You blame the publicity.
Hey, if you're not
'Cause
crazy, you don't work in Hollywood.
Yeah, everyone's going crazy in Hollywood. So, I mean, I'll pray for you, but like you're going crazy probably. Sorry.
It's gonna happen
Anyways,
eventually.
How do y'all feel about that list? I mean, I think they got the top 3 on the money. 'Cause
Yeah.
those are definitely my top 3 Will Ferrell movies.
Yeah. Was
yeah, absolutely.
was Kevin Hart not on that one?
Kevin Hart was pretty far or high. I
On
think
the-
they were. Hold on, let me see. He was. It was Get Hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, number 11.
Okay.
I never saw that, but I wanted to. But all of my friends discouraged me from seeing it by saying it's dumb.
I mean, it's a Will
Get Hard.
Ferrell
I never
movie.
watched it.
They're all dumb, but I thought it was funny.
I wanted. How do y'all feel about number 14 as Semi Pro with Woody Harrelson?
Oh yeah.
Meh.
It could be higher, I guess.
Yeah.
I like that movie. It's good.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
And then Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis in The Campaign.
Dude, I will
The
never forget
Campaign.
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic
Dude,
Thunder.
that wasn't even on. Wait,
He's
he
not
wasn't
in that
Will
one.
Ferrell.
He's not in.
I'm an idiot.
Tropic Thunder.
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, it's a
What's
great
his
movie.
name?
That might be the most American movie.
Night at the
Oh, no,
Museum.
dude.
What's that guy's
There's
name?
blackface in it.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. did blackface. Yeah,
But I must say, that shit was hilarious.
it was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny how he stayed in character throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, no, he never lost. So good.
I also like the Inception type thing. It was like a movie about a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
A parody, a satire.
No, yeah. Well, it was just like we were watching a movie about them making a movie.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's like the third
Okay.
window or something. It's got a word or a phrase for
Yeah.
it.
Did y'all see the Deadpool's coming out with a PG-13 version of the movie?
I'm against it.
I think that's
Lame.
really funny and clever.
I don't like
Why?
it.
You know why they do that, right?
I know that they're going to make money because it's PG-13 and they're like embracing a wider audience for the holidays and shit. But damn,
Why don't you like it?
because I want to see him cut people from the butthole to the neck.
Is it like a
And, like-
whole
and, like,
separate
say
movie,
really
or is it just like a
violent things.
retelling of the second one?
I don't like it.
I'm just saying.
Is it?
Like,
Do
the
y'all
reason
know?
why they do this thing is definitely for money making.
Definitely.
And money making purposes only.
But do you know? Is
He's
it
not a
is it a
superhero.
whole? Is it
Don't
like a
clean him
brand
up.
new movie, or is it like? Just
I think it's crazy that they're going from
I guess no one's
R to
gonna answer my question.
PG-13 instead of R to unrated.
They should just make it unrated.
Yeah, because that's usually what they do. Because you can't show unrated movies in the theaters, but you can make a DVD making it unrated, which is gonna make more money because it's the unrated version. Gotta get it. So
Yeah. So
there you go.
did y'all hear my
There's a little-
question, or did you just choose not to answer it?
When I was talking, it blacked out, or I didn't hear you.
Is it a brand new, like a whole new movie, or is it just like a retelling of the second one? Do you know?
Or it's like a remake. Yeah.
Just okay.
I don't know if it's a remake. I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I don't know. Nobody knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
It-
Who knows? Yeah,
Shit.
I don't know. Beats me.
No,
Either way.
I'm against it. I want him to be violent. He always says he's not a superhero, so why are we cleaning him up?
It's just to make money. It's the other movie still exists. It's just so they can make money. You're tripping,
Yeah,
Joey.
it's definitely to make me.
They just gotta make
just
their
to
I
money,
make
get
bro.
it. I get the fact that they just want to make a bunch of money.
Then
but
you can
kinda,
appreciate it. I
Like,
guess.
I don't appreciate it at all.
I think like the next full blown movie that they make, it'll be R again.
better.
I don't think they can't make that move. They can't make that movie the way that the other two have without being R. That's just he's just an R-rated comic book character. I saw the new
Yeah.
Spider-Man movie. That's pretty good. Did we talk about that already?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
It's alright though. We can hear it again.
No, it's fine. It was a good movie.
Let the audience know how good it was, Kaden.
It was a great movie. But you can go listen to our previous.
And there we go.
podcast.
There we are. It's all the time. Yeah.
Have y'all gone Christmas shopping?
Have we gone Christmas shopping? Oh, I
Did you
did.
get your Christmas
So,
shopping done?
If you're listening to this and you got through the other podcasts and now you're listening to this one, you got yourself a Christmas present.
Hell
so
yeah.
congrats.
Yeah, no, I
But-
think I got all my shit done before we recorded the last podcast.
Nice.
You know what? Okay, let's talk about like Christmas shopping real quick. I've never seen a more busier I've never seen a busier outlet mall than the one going. There's one in between from my house to going into Atlanta. Dude, this thing makes like traffic on highways because of how busy it is.
Really?
It is insane.
Did you go?
I've never seen heck no. I would never walk in. Dude, that thing was ridiculous. Like, first of all, if you knew it was going to be that busy, because I'm pretty sure this is my first time seeing it. I bet it happens every single year.
Mhm.
If you know that, why are you still doing it? Why are you waiting till 2 days
Right,
before
yeah.
Christmas to go Christmas
go-
shopping for this kind of thing?
Some people just
because
procrastinate.
one
you know?
person might remember, but everyone else will not.
I mean, so I guess future reference, please go be normal. And I guess not normal. Go be abnormal and go Christmas shopping early.
Yeah, be a little proactive.
Yeah.
Here's Mason's message. Don't be a dumbass. Get your shit done. Merry Christmas.
And that's my message. Thank you. I think we can end
Thanks
the
for
podcast
coming to
now.
my TED Talk.
Exactly. All I'm saying is, dude, this causes traffic. Like, I'm just trying to go to Sam's Club because I want some groceries.
Dude, honestly, North Park.
Is that pretty crazy too?
Yeah, I took Riley there because she said she hadn't ever been before.
She'd never
I don't think
been
I've
to
ever
North
been.
Park.
I've ever been in North Park either.
Where do y'all
Yeah,
go?
so I
You
mean,
go to Stone Bar
they're
or
from
something?
the other side of the Metroplex, so it makes sense.
They're the other people.
Where do you guys go?
They just came out
Tanger
with-
outlets.
They just come out with a Tanger outlet right there. But also, if you go 10 minutes down the road, there's another outlet mall. And the two closest malls that I would not put it in the same bracket as North Park or like the Galleria or anything, but they're still nice, like pretty nice malls, I would say, is the Grapevine Mills and Northeast Mall, which I mean,
is pretty dope.
They're okay. I wouldn't consider them like good. They're not that good, but they're not North Park good, but they're good enough. I'm not gonna drive 45 minutes to go to North Park, you know.
Are they better than South
yeah.
Plains?
Oh yeah, anything's better than South Plains. Come on now. That thing, dude.
I still miss Valley View.
Valley View, yeah.
They use that thing as a mass trauma event training center because there's literally no stores left in it. And so they put an announcement out on the radio that said if you see like ambulances and fire, like police department stuff headed towards Valley View Mall, like don't be alarmed, like where it's just a drill. And I was like, man, that's how you know when your mall is toast, is when they're using it as like a mass trauma training ground.
Yeah, that's bad.
Because no one is there.
Rip.
I only use that place for movies.
Which one?
They have a movie theater there, so it's like an AMC. That's the only reason that place is still even up.
It's
Are
funny.
movie theaters creepier than most places?
No.
Or
Like
movie theaters?
I feel like most of those old like AMC or like whatever those standalone movie buildings. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where it's like they're not part of a mall or anything like that. It's just like welcome to the AMC, and it's just like this massive building.
Yeah, you think that's
I feel
scary?
like those at night when you walk out of the movie are just sketchier. Maybe I'm just more on edge because I just came out of a movie. But
Probably, yeah. I don't get
I don't
scared of
know.
movie
You
theaters.
just came out of like a super dim lit like space in an area, then you're kind of woke by all the lights coming outside of the movie theater, and then you go outside of the movie theater where there's like just the street lights. I guess you can consider that just I think
just came out of the movie theater after watching I Am Legend.
yeah, I think your mind is playing games on you.
We'll be right back after this ad read. Welcome back from our not ad read.
We did not.
And
We did not have ad read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cade
No one
just
will
lagged
sponsor
out.
us.
Cade went BK Ramby and lagged out. So, that's a little Call of Duty reference for you guys.
I didn't even get it.
Anyways. Oh, jeez.
Got that,
ping it high
Taco Bell connection? Did you ever used to say that?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I got right
Jeez.
now. I always say great value.
Taco Bell
Got that great
connection.
value.
I don't know why we always said that. That was just a thing.
I always say
Alright.
great value. Always.
That's a good one.
Great
Like Walmart. Like
Kroger.
Got that Kirkland signature.
People
Oh, boy.
people used to say that I got my shoes from Cheapo Depot. So that pissed me off a lot.
From
when
Payless?
I refuse to shop at Payless. Katie loves Payless, but I can't do it. They have some good girls women's shoes.
Women's shoes?
Yeah, but
For Payless?
from Payless, yeah, and it's cheap.
I've just always been super sketched out at Payless.
I hate Payless. I just hate it. I hate it. All right, so we're gonna be doing.
Shout out to Payless, you suck.
We're doing a.
Shout out to Payless.
We're gonna do a bracket with
16 team single elimination annoying girlfriend traits.
So
This might get us in trouble.
quick disclaimer to our girlfriends: this isn't necessarily talking about you. Some of them, but it could be, but not all of them. But some of them are.
Let's just keep ourselves straight. It's not about y'all. It isn't.
Okay.
I'm glad
just
they
put
can't
up-
see us
We just put
nodding
up
behind the
annoying
mics.
we just put up annoying girlfriend traits, and they have nothing to do with y'all. It's just traits that we found on the internet.
Sure.
Thank you.
But some of them do apply.
But don't look at our search history because you'll find other stuff you don't want to see.
Also, some of these traits could also be applied to boyfriends. We just don't have boyfriends. Just don't want to.
See, that's a.
But we
there you
might
go.
one day if you keep up your antics.
Let's get it, Joey. Start us off.
All right. So, in the Sweet 16, we have nagging versus clingy. What's it gonna be, boys? What's worse?
Nagging versus clingy.
I'm gonna go nagging, just because.
Sometimes clinging could be hot. in
Yeah,
some
because if
ways.
someone's just clingy, they just want to hang out and cuddle and stuff. So that's
But
manageable.
This is for like the worst,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we're going for the worst.
I'm gonna say nagging.
Yeah, nagging's definitely worse than being too clingy, because you can manage being clingy, but when someone's just when like your girlfriend's just nagging you and nagging, like nagging. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just frustrating.
It's like you say sorry, but then they keep going for 5 minutes, and you're just like,
Yep.
All right. So round 2, we got indecisive versus ugly.
Indecisive.
Which
versus
ugly is kind of
ugly.
a joke because Bryson Murray one time joked about having an ugly girlfriend, which
Whoa.
he took it back and he's joking. She's very pretty and all that stuff. But it was so funny. It was so funny. He was like, "Hey, is your girlfriend?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think so." And I was like, "What about yours?" He goes, "No."
He was definitely joking though, because she is really pretty.
Yeah, so I just threw ugly in here because
goodbye, Denise. You look really pretty.
nothing's more annoying than having an ugly
I
girlfriend.
said you look really shitty. Good night, Denise.
So indecisive versus
I'm
ugly.
definitely going indecisive. There's nothing worse than
Is that from experience there, Caden?
You pick.
why
I don't know,
you
you pick.
gotta
I don't know. You pick. Listen, I already picked. Well, I just don't
Yeah.
know.
Or
Just
like
pick.
trying to
I
figure out where
already
to go get
picked, babe.
food.
Just pick.
And I'm
Babe.
indecisive too, but it's indecisive for me because
All right. Put
that's
it
so
down.
it's so annoying. Like not being able to make a
Yeah.
decision with anything. Not
Since Mason couldn't make a decision, we're just gonna go ahead and do indecisive.
No, I put indecisive. I put it down because ugly's a joke. We couldn't figure out anything else.
I'm gonna turn on.
All right.
I'll turn this light
So
on. Real
see-
quick.
I know it's getting a little dark in there.
Damn it.
My bad.
Drops mic.
What's going on over there, bud?
Well, this bracket is brought to you by absolutely no
apologies.
one. Because you won't sponsor us. And that's it. Oh, I've been on like a streak of watching Jeopardy. I watched like the
Yeah.
past 5 Jeopardies.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, because it comes on after Wheel of Fortune. So
So you're
like
you're
you
watching
get
Wheel
the-
of Fortune
you get
and
the
Jeopardy.
dynamic duo, yeah, of America's games. You get Wheel of Fortune, and then right afterwards you get Jeopardy.
No foreplay? Hey, that's okay. This bracket is brought to you by KY Jelly.
Ew.
All right, back at it. All right, we got secretive versus playing dumb.
I don't like secrets.
What is playing dumb? Like, give me an example.
I think they kind of both play into the same thing. But secretive is also like not telling you what's wrong, but playing dumb is also like just pretending like they don't know something so that you don't like have to hold them accountable.
Gotcha. I don't know.
I don't know. Secrets are no fun.
I'm gonna go secret because if a girl plays dumb enough, I'm just gonna be like, "Peace, you're a dumbass. Fuck you."
Jeez.
So you've never had an unintelligent girlfriend?
Not for long.
Fair enough. All right, what we
What's
got?
next?
What's next?
Secret. Complaining versus trust issues.
Trust issues. Because it's more. Of
Would
like a serious
complaining
thing.
be under nagging too?
No.
No,
There's-
I guess because complaining is like you're just complaining about something, and then nagging is like they're nagging specifically to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
To do something generally.
Trust issue. No, yeah, I can't do trust issues.
I don't think
Yeah.
there is much of a relationship without trust. So trust issues would seriously.
There you
that's
go.
a handicap. Right.
Relationship
Yeah, I would
advice.
say. We also didn't put communication because I think I can work on communication. So
Let's be honest. Men and women just don't communicate,
we don't use.
or at least not effectively. All right. Trust issues.
Taste
It's
like
gonna get
candy
sad
cane.
here later in the bracket.
Yeah, it is.
What?
We're gonna get really deep.
All right. What's worse, a girlfriend who's being boring or as a phone addict? Dude, I hate it. I hate
I feel like those go like together.
the phone. I mean,
No,
yeah, they
I can
both
deal
can
with-
happen at the same time, but
I can deal with a phone addict because they can show me something funny on Twitter or I don't know.
or an ex-girlfriend on Instagram.
Guess you could, if you put it that way. Who's this? I don't know, just some girl I follow. No, who is it? I want to know.
Her name's Banger Buddy.
Oh my god.
Porn stars plus 18, I guess. I don't know.
It says it's a private account. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fun.
I think it's boring for me, but
Boring's worse than a phone addict.
yeah,
Alright,
because like,
well,
what are you
I'm
supposed to
gonna
do with a
stick
boring
with-
person? Like,
Oh, yeah. No, then I'm going to say boring too because, yeah, I'm
'Cause,
with
like,
you. What are you going
if
to do with a boring person?
if someone's like
and what-
addicted to their phone, I mean, it sucks. But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
All right. A liar versus someone versus
Liar!
or somebody who's always right.
someone who's always
Ooh.
right. That's why I can't be. That's why I don't see how Riley stays with you, Joey.
Because you're always right.
Yeah, but Riley's always right.
Debatable.
Debatable
Dude, I have to move mountains to be right.
with her.
Yeah.
And you do.
That sounds. And you do.
Just like working my way through the
I'm just kidding.
Himalayas.
I guess I'm going to say always right because I also feel like, and like in some cases, I got to be right too. Well, like when I know I'm right, but like she can't, like I can't deal with that. It gets me so,
gonna be an uphill battle.
it cringes me so much that I just can't. But lying, like maybe you can you're lying because you have to lie. Like there's like a little white lie, you know? Like
Little
That's
white
true.
lie.
There
no one's
are
ever
white
like
lies.
like even Abe wasn't that honest. Like let's be honest here.
He also slept with his brother in the same bed until he was like in his 20s. So
Well, there you go. See that,
Yeah, how trustworthy can that guy be?
and that was by choice, not by they didn't have another bed.
yeah, no, it was odd.
Anyways, moving forward, I think but unless you had something else, Joey.
No, I honestly couldn't tell you.
Okay.
So what is it? Liar, miss right?
Yeah, it's the second one. Always right. Winning. not
Always
losing.
right. That's just.
Dang, that's kind of
I
the
guess-
first one I didn't see going that way, but after some debate makes sense.
I guess if you win, you lose. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
All
if
right.
you win, it's not something
Holds
you want.
grudges or is selfish?
Holds grudges or is selfish? Holds grudges. It's kind of like nagging. I don't like nagging.
Yeah, holding grudges because then they bring up like stuff from the past. You know, stuff that's like already been dealt with, but or like y'all have moved on, but then they bring it back up. That's so annoying.
And if it's brought back up, and they keep bringing it back up, like y'all probably shouldn't like be together
What
if
about
it's still
selfish,
bothering
though?
you. What?
It's hard to be in like a one-sided deal, right?
What was the other one?
Selfish.
Selfish.
Shellfish.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
a toughie actually. Because then
I don't know how to go against shellfish.
wait, shellfish? Are you saying
Yeah,
you just saying that for fun?
Selfish. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I didn't know if like shellfish was
Which one's
like meant
harder
something
to
else.
Stop it. Or no,
Which
it's
one's harder to deal with? Somebody who holds grudges or somebody who's selfish?
depending if they say their grudges out loud to other people.
Yeah, I don't know.
If they
I think-
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say selfish is worse.
I think selfish
I'm
is
gonna need
worse.
Explanation.
I think that holding grudges is like more annoying. But I think selfish is more
I
of like
think
a serious
Holding
thing.
Okay.
grudges can be worked through with effective communication.
Yeah.
Then
But being selfish is just like
Yeah.
a character flaw.
Yeah.
selfish wins.
Selfish
and
wins.
moving on.
All right. Obsessive versus stubborn.
What-
So this is interesting.
What was the first one?
Obsessive.
Obsessive.
versus stubborn.
I
Yeah, obsessive.
don't know. I'm
No debate.
I'm pretty
It's just
stubborn.
obsessive.
So probably
Moving on.
obsessive, yeah.
not being able to do what you want because they want to do something else, or not being able to do what you want because they don't want to let you do what you want because they're afraid.
Yeah, it's probably obsessive.
They're obsessed over you. They don't want to share their time with you.
Obsessive.
So what is it?
Obsessive. Yeah, we said it like 4 times, bro. Man's not listening.
No, it blanks y'all out if somebody like clips a little higher. I'm not spelling any of this correctly, so whatever.
Do you guys listen to Nickelback or?
What?
I'm more of a Linkin Park guy.
I actually like Linkin Park. I like old school Linkin Park.
All right. So, nagging versus indecisive.
Indecisive.
Now, is this round 2?
Round 2.
Yes, this is the Elite 8.
Nagging versus indecisive. I'm still gonna go with nagging.
I'm going indecisive.
I'm telling you, I do not like to be nagged.
Caden, care to
Like
weigh in?
if I get the point, like you don't have to tell me again. Like I get it. All right. Leave it at that.
I mean, I feel you, but like
quit making the same points to me 6 different times.
yeah, but somebody who just can't. I don't know. That's like my pet peeve. Someone who just can't make a decision.
All right, so you make the decisions in the relationship. Get it. Wear the pants.
Wow.
I'm
All right,
go
yeah.
ahead and overrule
I guess
Mason on
so.
this.
Jeez, Mason. Really put me in my place, huh?
What's up?
I'm gonna overrule Mason. I'm going indecisive.
Whoa.
here.
You can't
2
do
to 3,
that
baby.
unless you like. Did you vote for indecisive?
Yeah, 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or 2
so
to
it's
1.
2 and 1.
Jeez,
Okay,
2
fine.
to 3.
I thought you were just doing it to do it. I was like,
No,
that's
it's
not how
like
it works.
It's not like my 1 is better than 2. I side with Caden. So
Okay,
Mason.
got it.
all right.
There's no reason why. Got it. Thanks.
I just couldn't make up my mind. So
Sounds good.
Well played, Joey.
all right. Secretive versus trust issues.
Trust issues. Always.
Yeah, I guess that might go all the way.
You don't know that. Maybe indecisive will because y'all apparently like it too much. So
Wow, I just took out secretive. All right. Boring versus always being right.
Boring. Yeah.
It's worse.
Because, like, always being right, you're just going to have, like,
you're
argument.
going to talk to. I'd rather talk to a brick wall.
Yeah, it's like talking to a brick wall. Like, if someone's boring, you can't do anything with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, with him.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty boring, I guess. But
I got it, Joey.
At least I have fun when I'm boring.
He
What'd you
said
say?
with him, he messed up the pronouns.
There it is. All right, selfish versus obsessive.
Selfish. Mason?
I guess obsessive could be hot.
Oh my god. Wonder if I
don't
drink
know.
my way through obsessive.
It's an I don't know. So you can drink that. I don't think that's a healthy relationship.
I don't know, man. Damn, selfish versus obsessive.
I don't know.
I'm still
We'll
keeping
figure
it
it out.
selfish.
All right. What else?
All right, selfish. All right. Indecisive, trust issues.
Yeah, just because it's more serious. It's a more serious problem.
Yeah.
No, indecisiveness.
No, indecisive.
Shut up, Mason.
I don't know how. It's not that
What?
big of a deal. That's all I'm trying to say. Indecisive.
Yeah, but it's still
unless it's like for serious problems. Like if you like don't know ever what you want to do, or like and that leads to like unmotivation in life. Okay, fine. Like
Yeah.
that's very hard
Yeah.
to be around. But like if you have a motive but you just like can't figure out where you want to eat sometimes, not some but like all the time, like I feel like I can
But
just
it's
pick where
so
to eat all the time.
annoying.
That means I
Alright.
get what I want all the time
So
at all
annoying,
times.
though.
Boring versus selfish.
Ooh. I thought we already did this.
No, it's obsessive and selfish.
No, we did selfish
Boring
versus obsessive.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Boring versus
I
selfish.
don't know. I think it's still boring. Just because can you, like, I don't think you can have a relationship with someone who's just boring. I just can't.
All right.
So I don't think there. I
Let's
just don't think it
Quick
exists.
disclaimer here. Quick disclaimer here. We got to the final four: indecisive, trust issues, boring, and selfish. You can't have a relationship if somebody is legitimately any of those things.
How? How do you have? Why would you want to be in a relationship with someone who's boring? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, just
No, he said you can't.
Oh, you
Can't
can't.
be- yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you
maintain
can.
that. Yeah.
All right, so they all tie for first place.
No,
Congrats.
that's not the point. We're trying to figure out. We're trying to connect to somebody out there who's going to listen to this and say, we're going to get to this winner, and he's going to be like, dang, I have a really shitty girlfriend.
This is what we're doing. We're actually counseling here. So if you have a girlfriend that has any of these 4 traits, come talk to us. My number is
Yeah.
Mason G. Shank. That's actually my Venmo. So you got to Venmo me first, and then you get my number. So
Venmo me with your question.
You can.
you're not going to get answered unless it's
You can
too
have a
valuable.
relationship
Thank you.
if someone's indecisive. Katie's indecisive, and we're still trucking along.
If they never make a decision, I know Katie's indecisive, but like,
Have you ever seen?
she's not like so indecisive that she doesn't
Yeah,
make a
that's
decision
true.
on anything.
So you mean like the extreme? So
Like,
the
she
extremes of all
functions.
these? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't like because these are
Yeah.
serious flaws. Not saying that if you are any of these things, you are just ruined.
Just
forever,
fix yourself.
but You're ruined forever. All right, boring, selfish. What's it gonna be?
boring or selfish?
Boring.
I don't know.
This is a
I
tough
honestly
one.
don't
I'm gonna
know.
stick with boring. I've
You
been
can
going
go-
bored this whole time.
yeah.
I'm gonna stick with boring.
Okay, yeah, we'll stick with boring because I mean, yeah, I guess if you can be selfish with your finance, like if you're in the long run, like if you're married or something and you're like selfish with certain things to the point where like it's causing a lot of havoc, like that could be bad. But just in a actual, just like a, I don't know, college relationship, you're looking for a wife and you say, I don't know what I'm saying actually. So whatever I just said for the past 30 minutes of wasting your time, I'm sorry.
Boring.
We're just
Boom.
going to go with boring.
Next.
All right. And I think the final is just kind of a wash. It's trust
Trust
issues.
issues.
Boring, yeah.
So so I'm
Both
gonna
pretty much suck.
I'm gonna say
but
boring again, and here's
listen.
you can fix, like, you can build trust, and like if someone's like not trustworthy, like that's something that's fixable. But if someone's just straight boring, like that's a characteristic of them. You can't fix that. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? That's just who.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if somebody's boring, there might be something underlying going on, and you can
It's
work
just
on that. But
if you're. I feel like
I don't know.
fixing
Yeah.
trust. I don't know. Boring just seems like something that's just.
This
I'll just have
Yeah.
to say
This is actually harder than I thought.
it is pretty hard. I'm sorry. You can't fix. I guess counseling can. You can't fix a boring person.
The Candyman can.
The boring, and then once you put a phone on somebody's boring person, like
Yeah, you're dating like.
it's pretty bad. I would say. You know,
Yeah.
like you're never gonna get fixed.
So
I
I'm
would
I'm
say.
just stick with boring once again.
But yeah.
Boring is the worst.
So sorry for the boring people out there that are listening to our podcast. # single forever.
Sorry if we're boring.
If you need my help, listen, you can Venmo me $2 with a question, but I'm just gonna tell you this right now. I can't fix your boringness. So just get more.
Just
fun.
don't be yourself.
Get more fun. To go with my speech impediment, I'm gonna say
Nice.
get funner.
Yeah, you need one
Okay.
mess up
Just
at
get
least
funner.
every podcast.
You know what? Let's be honest here. I did not expect
Me neither.
being boring to be the winner here.
It's just I can't picture
Well-
myself being with someone who's boring.
Congrats to boring people. They are
I
the
was gonna
worst
s-
trait.
I was gonna say, what's the least fixable thing?
But now
And I
you're
was
thinking
going-
too deep.
And I was going through the list, like the beginning, and then I realized that I put ugly in there. And
Yeah, you
it's
can't do
just-
anything.
It is
You
what
need
it
plastic
is.
surgery.
Yeah.
So it's expensive. It's an inexpensive fix, but it's still a fix.
Yeah.
Daniel Tosh once put this very well. He said that he fully supports plastic surgery because it allows somebody to express their inner self.
Yummy.
Fake.
Being boring, no. Unless you're trying to like be boring behind a box. Like if you're just like shy, like,
Yeah, that's
bro,
different.
Just open up your shell.
That's
I bet you're a
different, though.
very interesting
Drink
person.
more.
But if you're just like boring, like you can't do anything because you just don't find anything fun, or you like have no interest in life because you sit there on your phone or just watch TV. Crap, I'm explaining myself. Whoops.
Damn
Whatever.
it. You know what I will say? The relief here is that none of our
Yeah.
girlfriends are boring.
That you're right. That
that
you
you're
are.
right.
Like when we all get together and all of our girlfriends
another mess
around,
up.
nobody's
Yeah,
boring.
no one's boring.
You ain't wrong, sir.
Riley's
So
boring only
that's
when
a
she's
relief.
sleeping.
Unless they're in snow.
I try to keep it interesting when I sleep.
Shout out, Riley.
Let a fart go every once in a while, mix it up a bit.
Well, here you go.
Yummy.
I'm about to.
But you don't go to
I'm about
bed,
to get
Joey,
it.
so that's irrelevant.
Riley is always sleeping. She's boring when she's sleeping. So is Riley boring?
How can you be fun when you aren't sleeping? Or
I'm
when
just
you are
saying-
how can you be fun when you're sleeping?
I think that's the question of the week, isn't it?
Welcome to FDM, where we have a question of the week, and this is
How can you
our
have
question
fun
of the week. It would
while
be
sleeping?
How could you? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you.
Yes.
Let me know in a review.
Are we
with
gonna
5
sum
stars.
up the
I guess so.
brackets
We're
with
just gonna keep
question of the week?
adding on to this bit.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's eventually just gonna be the whole show.
Just a whole bracket. We're just gonna completely change our name to We Do Brackets.
No,
That's
you know
it.
what, Mason? I'm gonna pass this bracket off to you next week.
No?
Yes, you're
No.
gonna do the single elimination of
Oh,
like,
I'm down.
comedy films.
That'll be fun.
Okay.
Nah,
Step Brothers
dodgeball,
win,
bro.
so,
Dodgeball's a
I
good
mean,
one.
Because that's highly subjective and it'll be a lot of fun.
I love subjective comments. Subjective debates, I would say.
All right, sorry guys. So we noticed at the end of that last little segment that I had some technical difficulties. My mic stopped recording, so we're just gonna go ahead and shut it down there. So keep your eye out next week for Mason's comedy bracket
Yeet.
and a lot of that subjective nonsense.
Yeah, can't wait to be putting into Joey's place and start making a bracket. So awesome, fun. Woo.
Yeah. So just gonna go ahead and harp on this a little bit. Find us on Twitter, Spotify, iTunes, Facebook, wherever you listen to us. Find us. Look for our content. Go ahead and drop us a like, subscribe, follow, do all those good things, and just remember we're all a little dramatic, but at the end of the day, all that matters is
Don't be boring.
Yeah, seriously. Peace.
See you guys.
Yeah. Peace.